Thank you.
Yup. Hi guys, so we just did this makeup look.
Thank you, Kateki.
Thank you, Kateki. Thank you, Kateki. Yes, anyways, this is the unrecognizable makeup look. I'm gonna pop off camera because I look crazy. But this is my gorgeous model Melinda. And today, yeah, we did this beautiful I can't even, it's just amazing. But beautiful, timeless makeup look. So if you want to see how we got this look, keep on watching. And yeah, love ya. Hi guys, I look so weird because the light is not on me, but I'm here with Miss Melinda. Obviously, you guys know that because we just filmed that, but yeah, we're gonna do the unrecognizable look. I don't even know what that means, but we're about to do it. So let's go. All right, before we start, we did do a little skin prep, starting with the Totale serum. Obviously, you can tell she is loved and used. She is almost empty, girls. Trust. We did a little bit of this. And then we have to use a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This just gives that skin that dewy, yummy goodness. We love her. And next, we did a little eye cream under the eyes. Trust and believe Augustinus spotter, the bestie boots. Trust. Going in with our tried and true Dior. I'm gonna go a little bit brighter for her makeup. I wanna do like kind of like a high contrast. So really bright under eyes, bronzy skin. So we're just gonna pack this on. And I like to let this sit for a second before we blend her out, just so we can get ultimate coverage. Not that homegirl needs it, but our look today is gonna be a little bit of a glam look. So, and we're just gonna let this set for like a minute or so. I'm gonna do a little contour. We're gonna do a underpainting, which is basically doing contour and blush and everything before we even put foundation on. Just going in with my hourglass brush and blending this in. So we did a little of, I know it looks crazy right now, but we did some under eyes and then a little bit here, down the nose. And then we just blended it out. Also turn this way for me, love. And then just a little bit of this concealer right down here. So we're lifting everything up. And now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do a little bit of contour. Hi, so we're going with the Patrick Ta. She's left and used. We're gonna use this cream contour. So, you guys know the drill, same old, same old. So we're doing a little underpainting and we're going to kind of go ham on the contour because we're going to blend it in with foundation. This is something that I do as a makeup artist to really make sure that on camera, like if we were to photograph this, or if she's going to an event, like all these contours and highlights and everything actually pop. Because if you just put it on top of the skin, it's not going to do the same thing. So we're doing this underneath the foundation. We're going to do it on top of the foundation. Really chiseling out this jaw. Trust and believe. All right, guys, so we did a little bit of contouring. I know it looks crazy, but we're gonna blend everything together in just a second. Also going to do a little nose contour on Melinda's beautiful freaking nose. Okay, look at that. We're gonna snatch her up. Just going down. Everyone's nose is different, so I don't always do the same contour for everyone, but with Melinda, it's just, honestly, just go straight down the middle. And now we're gonna do a little bit of blush. We are going for very bright pink Barbie vibes today. Going in with She's a Doll from Patrick Ta. For this look, I really want the blush to kind of blend in with the concealer. So we're going in kind of close to her under eyes. And I'm just taking this on this little brush, just tap, tap, tapping. And we're just popping it on there. And I know it looks crazy right now, but once we blend it with foundation, it's gonna kind of all come together. So this is the underpaint. So we did a little bit of blush here, we did the contour, we did the highlights. And now we're gonna go in with the foundation and just blend it all together. Also, your brows look phenomenal, girl.
Thank you.
Yup. we're making her a little bit tanner. So we're going in with the Forever Skin Glow in 3N. Normally, Melinda would be a little bit lighter. So we're just going to dot on foundation kind of all over. Actually, I'm going to leave that nose contour. Turn towards me, love. Deep, 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 deep. I don't like to do too much. I do like to kind of pop it onto my brush first. So I like to start by blending and really pressing in to the areas where we highlighted first. So right here, we're gonna do a little bit around the mouth, sides of the nose, also a little bit up here. I don't want to go like too much into where we put the brightest points, like here and here. We're just kind of using the foundation to marry all of the products together. So this is going to kind of help diffuse that contour, diffuse the highlight, but also give her a little bit of a tan. Look at that forehead. Look at that blend. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're going to do the blush next. So blending in that blush. So this way it almost looks like the blush is coming from within her skin. And I'm really using the lightest amount of product here because I don't want to take away too much of that pink. But I just want to blend it just enough. And then just blending the contour into the sides of the nose. Beautiful. So you can see, look straight. See how this one side now just blends so seamlessly. It looks like skin. It looked crazy before. But now she's a glowing goddess. Trust and believe. And then I'm just actually going to take my finger and look all the way up for me. I'm just going to kind of press into the skin here because I don't really want to take away from that brightness too much. Gorge. So now it's all seamless. She's gorge. We might go and brighten under the eye again, but for now, this is the base. You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's do the other side. Beautiful. Okay, so now everything is blended together. Now we're going to go into do the eyes, and we can go in later and like re-brighten under here, anywhere you want. You can recontour, do things, but this is a good base to start off with. And yeah, now we're going to go in with the eyes. So I skipped a step. We're going to set real quick, just a little bit with the airbrush powder in shade 1. Very, very, very lightly. Soft set. I just don't want it to like crease while I'm doing the eyeshadow. So I'm just doing a little bit here. So I'm actually going to use this 00 super bright to prime Melinda's lids. We want the colors to really just pop. So going in with a little flat brush like so. And then we're just going to pop this on and then set it with a little powder. And I'm kind of just using it on the center of the lid and then bringing it up into the contour of the eye. And then just with the excess, I don't want it too bright up here. We're just tapping it in under the brow. Going in with Makeup by Mario, and I'm just going to use this to set the concealer. The concealer, it is 24 hours. It is waterproof, transfer proof. It does crease a little bit on the eyes, I will say, even though it's supposed to be crease proof. But, you know, we can't win them all. So I'm going in with just a little bit of this white color right at the bottom here. Hello. And we're just going to use that to softly set everywhere. Going in with that same brush, we're just going to take these shades, and these are going to be our transition colors. And I like to really just blend off the color before I even go on the eyes, just so it's super soft and a seamless blend. I think with the Unrecognizable makeup, it's a little bit of this kind of deeper eye shadow look. And I think we can also elongate Melinda's eyes a little bit too, to kind of give more of a
Feathered out.
Feathered out. We're feathering out the eyes, giving more sultry looks, more sultry vibes. Oh yeah, gorgeous, Perfect. This is freaking stunning. I'm obsessed with this blend already. So we did the bronze. Go ahead and look at the camera. On the eyes. Freaking stunning. And now I'm really wanting to like elongate and really give this high contrast look to her eyes. So we're going to bring this white shade all the way into this inner corner here and then kind of carve out the crease with this eyeshadow. I think something that I've been doing more recently is really taking the time to just blend everything with my... Sometimes I'm just like so quick and DTT, but I feel like I've been more precise about everything that I do recently, makeup wise, so that's been kind of fun. All right, so we're just blending all the way into this inner corner. We really want it as bright and white as possible, so we're just taking it right here. DTT, bringing it up. And I like using a flat brush to do this work because you're getting the most pigment, but you're also able to blend at the same time. So now we kind of got this light to dark going on the eyes. So we're just gonna go on with this bright, shimmery, splendid eyeshadow to really give an extra pop to the eye. This one is from Jeffree Star. I depotted it into, I call it my makeup Bible. I have like every single color you can imagine in the rainbow. And this is one of my favorite highlights till this day. I don't even know what palette it's from. She don't mess around. So we're going in and we're just gonna smoke out this under eye with this deep brown. Gorgeous. Are the same color, but just bring it up and into this crease just to define a little bit more. And we're just going right on the outsides of where I put that silver chrome and then slightly bringing it into the lash line. This will act as our base for the eyeliner. Yeah, girl, look at that. It's giving Bratz. It's giving Barbie. It's giving unrecognizable. Yes, yes. Okay. Going in with a little Dior liner. Awesome. Because we're going to be doing lashes, I'm not too worried about how it's going to look. We're just going to do like a little thin line just for defining the eye. I love this brush just because it glides on so easily towards me. Perfect. I'm really just pressing into the lash line. Perfect. Okay, look straight. Super subtle. Just a little liner, girls. Okay, so the audio cut out, so I'm gonna do a little voiceover. Just going under the eyes again with some concealer and just brightening up. And then using a little powder on a powder puff and really just rebaking under the eyes so it's nice and bright. Dusting it off with this Hourglass brush. Hi guys, we're back. What's up? Okay, so powder's all done. The base is basically finished. We're just gonna go on with a little bit of pink blush to marry this area together. Do a little bit more bronzer, and then we're gonna finish off with some brows and a lip. So going back in with She's a Doll, and we're gonna go in with this bright pink. You want to be very, very light-handed with this and going pretty high up on the cheekbone here. And I think with Melinda's face shape, bringing it a little bit, almost like a rounding it under like this, it's going to really help kind of lift the face. And then I'm just taking the other end of this brush and using it to kind of blend, oopsies, blend all these edges together. Beautiful. So now we have that beautiful pink blush. It's high, it's kind of giving doll vibes, you know, but it's very blended. She's cutesy, gorge, yes. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Gorge. Make sure you're just very light-handed with this. I love this Hourglass brush. That was a tongue twister. Because it just applies the product so light and naturally. You barely even have to blend it after we apply. And again, I'm lifting up into this like almost like how you would contour, but I'm doing it with blush. Wow. Oh, Who is she? This is a slay.
Unrecognizable.
This is a slay. And then I'm going back in with this bronzer, but we're gonna use the powder this time. And actually we're gonna use this big side of the brush. Same thing, you just wanna be very light with it. I'm just going to be tapping it on, kind of putting it on top of the blush as well. So it just gives you that subtle flush of bronze. I'm also gonna do a little bit on the temples here. All right, and I'm really just keeping this light on the brows. I kind of want the brows to be a little thinner, so we're not filling them in too much. Just doing these small little strokes just where there's little sparse area. Very subtle, but just like lifted a little bit. Gorge, your brows actually looked perfect, but I actually don't even own a brow pencil. Like I literally just use like a little bit of brow gel
I
and
lick my finger.
I lick my finger and yeah. Oh, that's cute. You use brow pencils.
How much time does that take?
Oh, that part. So we're going in with the we're going in with the One Size lip liner in Lip Snatcher. I guess that's the color. Lip Snatcher. Lip Snatcher. Maybe, I don't know. And we're just gonna go in and just kind of fill it all in. I really want this kind of like just juicy pink glossy lip. Okay, I want a little more pink. Okay. Just go beep, 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 beep. Yup. Just a subtle little pink moment. I'm going in with this discontinued lip product that we're using. You guys, just use a pink. Just use something. You guys, that is the freaking look. We're gonna do the hair off camera and we'll be right back. Oh my God. I'm obsessed. So we finished the hair off camera, popped in some jewelry, and this is the final look. I'm absolutely obsessed with this unrecognizable makeup look. I think she absolutely looks unrecognizable, but still her and beautiful. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and we will see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I love you. Mwah. Gorge.